in the entire Memphis region. This incredible achievement showcases Arlington's commitment to create a positive and supportive work environment for all employees around. Employees have pointed to ACS's pay and compensation, which averages among the top 5 highest districts in Tennessee. To say the least, Arlington hasn't failed to prove its care for this community and our people.
Memphis basketball fans got some exciting news in a while. Phenom Mikey Williams committed to play basketball for the Tigers. Back in April, Mikey Williams was arrested on 5 counts of assault with a weapon and 1 count of firing into an occupied vehicle. Many fans began to lose hope after his hearing was postponed 3 times. Mikey also had a readiness hearing where he pleaded guilty to making criminal threats using a firearm. According to Williams' attorney, the other 8 felonies were dismissed if Mikey completes anger management and gun safety courses, undergoes cognitive behavioral therapy, and completes 80 hours of voluntary service before his sentencing date. His felony charge will be reduced to a misdemeanor. In an interview with the sports media platform Overtime, Williams said, "All glory to God, I'm just happy that I made it out of this situation. I'm just excited to get back to the court."
The new Willy Wonka prequel was just released in theaters this December 15th. Starring a renowned cast with Timothy Chalamet, Rowan Atkinson, and Sally Hawkins, following the origin story of young Willy Wonka in his early days as a chocolate maker and inventor. The new film brings a nostalgic Christmas feel to Memphis, so bundle up, grab some chocolate, and head down to your local theaters to get into that sweet and savory Christmas spirit.
On December 4th, a tragic incident occurred in the NBA. During the quarterfinals of an in-season tournament, a fan passed away in the crowd at the Kings-Pelicans game. The 30-year-old man had a medical emergency and was unresponsive when paramedics arrived. They performed CPR for 20 minutes, and the man was announced dead at the scene. The Kings released a statement after the game explaining the incident and offered their deepest condolences to the fan's family and loved ones.
Let's bring it over to the reporter, Reese Eichner.
It's a new year here at Arlington. Let's take a look at some of our fellow Tigers' New Year's resolutions.
I'm Casey Stoop, and today we're bringing you Q&As for New Year's in the hallways of Arlington High School. Garrett, what is your New Year's resolution?
I want to go to the gym again.
My New Year's resolution is going to be to pass Mr. Wilhite's class.
To read and pray every night, one day.
My guy. That a boy.
Probably get better grades. My grades are kind of bad this quarter.
I'm going to go to the gym, get really big, and be unrecognizable by January 8th.
Do you have a specific motive for that?
A lot of people tell me I'm small, so I just want to get big.
I'm going to plan out and make a schedule of when I'm going to go.
Study, hopefully.
Have people keep me accountable and keep myself accountable.
Doing my homework.
Why didn't you do your homework?
I forgot about it.
We'll be right back with more questions.
I received a phone call, and she told me that my son had been in an accident.
The Waffle House on Highway 70 is where it all happened.
We drove our golf cart there, to a food store right across the street, and then it was a red light whenever we were leaving, so we thought it would be okay if we crossed the road, because there was no cars coming. We were running across the road, and the car speeded past the red light. She ended up hitting me, and then I went through a lot that time.
I could just see the ambulance and all the cars, and it was very emotional. They wouldn't even let me in the ambulance to see him. By the time I got there, he was already in the ambulance, and I was just like...
I ended up dying once because of my heart and lung problems in the ambulance for 2 minutes and 37 seconds. And then I was in the hospital. I had to go on life support. And then after life support, I woke up, didn't know how to breathe, didn't know how to talk, didn't know how to eat, didn't know how to stand. I didn't know how to do any of that.
I just drove as fast as I could to the hospital, and when we got there, we still couldn't see him for a long time, and it was a very scary time. They sent the pastor in to talk to us. That was like one of the first people that came in, and that's never a good sign.
Although it looked like things were taking a turn for the worse, a miracle started to appear.
I had to talk, and then for breathing, it took me a minute till I learned how to breathe again. But then after a minute, then I did learn how. And then it was eating, I learned how to that. And then for learning how to stand, I had to do several treatments for it because it took me so long for that. I had to be on a wheelchair. So since I got out, everyone was helping me with things, supporting me with everything.
Multiple different businesses throughout Arlington had fundraisers to kind of help support Leo.
I'm Marie Seichner, reporting alongside Sophie McDermott for AHS Tiger Life.
Let's go to Tiger Life reporter Madison Rutherford.
Thanks, Casey. Taylor Miller is an amazing athlete on and off the court. Even with adversity and injuries, her dedication is unchanged. This year, she even took it to the next level by adding in some extra training. Her attitude and commitment is truly inspiring. And next, we continue an exciting segment to help us ring in the new year. Let's take a look.
As many of you might know, here at Arlington, Taylor Miller was a star player last year, playing varsity as a freshman. While the game most definitely is natural for Taylor, there was many obstacles that arose.
Miller inside with the Euro, trying to flop it, but she's gonna get it in.
People don't know she played all year with mono. There were some games where she just couldn't physically get up and down the floor.
While most players would have just called their season over, Taylor Miller says that her love for the game and her competitiveness with her family keeps her going.
It definitely makes me want to strive to be my best, beat my mom in one-on-one, and we always have those little competitions.
In case you couldn't tell, Taylor is a motivated player that is never going to give up the game, but she also strives to push herself in many other ways.
She works extremely hard. In the off season, like you mentioned, she works out with the football team. She's doing the workout they do with them.
Just as Taylor had finished pushing through her long mono season, more obstacles arose.
I tripped up, a girl fouled me, and I just fell and hit my head.
Although most players would have used this as a time to take a break, Miller sees this as a time to grow as a teammate.
I still get to cheer them on and just help them as much as I can on the sidelines, which is kind of good for me, just building up the better teammate I can be.
Out to Miller for three.
Are you planning to do anything for New Year's?
Huh.
I'm gonna travel, probably to New York.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. I've been to New York. Do you know what you're planning to do there?
Probably gonna see a musical and just travel, see more things.
That's cool.
Probably sleep.
You said that this is going to be your first New Year's party. What do you plan to do?
Invite everybody I know. Have some drinks, cheese. Everybody loves cheese.
Cheese, bougie. All right. Is there any special girl that you're going to invite for any particular reason?
A lot of girls I'm going to invite. One of them likes me.
Okay.
Not sure what I'm going to do about that yet.
Let him cook. Is there any special guy that you're planning to kiss on New Year's?
Maybe.
Would you mind disclosing that name of that guy?
My boyfriend?
Oh, okay.
The deer I kill.
Your mom.
On New Year's, are you planning to kiss your girlfriend?
Yes.
Nice.
My mom maybe, but no.
Why your mom?
Well, because that's my mom. She loves me. I love her.
All right, that's good.
Well, Luke, what's your New Year's resolution?
Well, I got to really start being consistent in the gym, and I really got to start saving up the motion, just racking it up,
Dude, for sure. I got to get in the gym, too.
Yeah. What about you, though? What are your New Year's resolutions?
Obviously, be more consistent in the gym. Dude, I got to get a job. My dad's been on me for that. I'm not making any money.
Yeah, that's understandable. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for This is Arlington.
Remember to turn on post notifications to find out when we release new episodes.
And have a happy new year.